pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, council's going to go into short recess. Don't let anybody go away. We'll be back out in a few minutes. Okay, roll call.
We called it to order, but
Roll call, please.
Councilman Pambacus?
Here.
Councilwoman Offerman?
Here.
Mayor Martin? Here. Councilman Davis?
Here.
Councilwoman Harbert?
Here.
Councilman Russell?
Here.
Councilwoman Schroeder?
Here.
Councilwoman DePaula?
Present via telephone.
Thank you, we have them.
okay. We're going to recess.
Okay, we are going into a short recess. We'll be back out in a few minutes, hopefully.
Amanda, I'll disconnect and reconnect, okay?
Okay, yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to catch up. Sorry. What's your report?
Can I get your name really quickly? Sure. Mary Ann, M-A-R-Y, capital A-N-N. Last name is Weinmiller, W-I-N-E-M-I-L-L-E-R. Thank you so much. No problem. I'm sure it's not always that way. Everybody get a copy of the agenda? No. Let's see how many copies are there.
We're supposed to hang out and see. Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay. So, are they going to vote on whether or not the structures?
As far as I know, they are. They could
Well,
always,
your frames, what a great
thank
frame
you.
for today.
but they could always make a motion to table. So I
Okay.
can't tell you.
Of course. Okay, so I'll hang out just to see where they go with that. Thank you. We could just ask.
Yes, you could. And actually,
And it'll be in the paper soon, so.
I actually am going to call you, Jason, give you your number. I have some contacts at my home.
Fantastic. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was gonna say I'm gonna be at his house like next week.
Just next week, see what happens.
He was telling me about you, and then he brought me your card or Matt or something. So
Oh,
I was
appreciate it.
going to
Thank you.
call.
That's so, thank you.
Thank you. You say you guys should pop it under there? No?
I don't know, man.
Oh, you don't like it, or you already checked out?
No, I just heard things about the
I
property.
don't do roofs.
That too. That
I
too.
don't do roofs. My insurance said nothing over 20 feet, so.
They said whatever you think you can make on a roof, you can.
Exactly, so I don't touch roofs.
That's interesting.
I wouldn't either. Tonight, I've done nothing related to that,
Every
so.
roofer usually retires when they fall off of a roof.
Mhm.
And I have no interest in falling off of a roof.
Oh, well. I wish them the best then. Hope that works out better.
500,000 people fall off ladders each year. Or or sorry, 500,000 people wind up in the hospital.
That's
due to
what
falling
I
off
mean,
the ladder.
yeah.
There's no lumber fall off the ladder, never go. Exactly, right? So
But imagine, it'd be like your big tough contractor, like, they're gonna break their arm and they're gonna pump it out.
you don't fall quite bad enough, you know? Almost everything on the table, good luck trying to get a ladder to stay straight. Yeah. I knew a guy that did roofs around here for years, off the roof, off the ladder. Yep. Obviously. He admitted it. The Gator Bay jug up there is not.
And they just left it up there too?
Yeah.
You're right, what was in it? Probably was say. Yep, that's 30-foot ladders.
Yeah, it's
They're not worth it. They're just not necessary.
We did our own roof, that's enough
Yeah.
for forever.
Yep. I've watched it.
It's tricky, yeah. It might not be perfectly accurate. I guess it probably picks up her voice.
Someone I know hired a bunch of Mexicans, they literally showed up on a weekend. They did all the collections, he was double working, shingled it, carried everything away, cleaned everything up in less than a day. It's just like a Barney ant. I was from 7 to 7, my ass.
It's just not worth it for us to do it, like, you can't make money on this.
It's like it's not used as sunshine. It's 8 by the square, right, so the 100 square feet, but it's like 260. They're in a rush.
Yeah, that'd be challenging. Have to be a good listener. Right, they're not normal.
Yeah, those are the problem.
Stenographer. Yeah.
Parents, sorry.
Yeah, just tell you, yeah.
We're gonna go through this the first time and see if we ever want to do it again.
Yeah, wonder why they haven't just converted to a keyboard.
So I have a real thing.
Quicker on that.
Maybe they can paraphrase.
Right, I would think you'd have to be exact.
Because I know I've been on drugs.
You know, and then he's like,
But I've also heard of it.
Do I not?
So they can.
They mostly that it would be possible.
Yeah.
well, that's the thing, so now he's not doing that anymore, so I can trust it a lot more now. He switched from what he was doing to now, because it would have been just as easy for him to be like, no, do this practice, you know, it's just decent enough shape, you know, he's working something else. Because that's what he was doing for residents, right? Now he switched to regular rhythm, but he still knows how to do it. So now, he doesn't have as much vested interest in, you know, possibly pushing out.
That's what I thought. They have to get it.
Not that he would have done it, I don't think he would have, but I don't know him that well, so you never know.
Amanda, you in?
Yep.
Okay, we got the line back up. You're live, we'll reconvene. Okay, we're gonna reconvene the meeting. Executive session, Ashley.
Thank you, Mr. President. We had an executive session this evening for the purposes of receiving legal advice.
Need a motion to approve minutes from February 10th, 2025 council meeting, or council workshop meeting, and February 17th, 2025 council meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion, a second, question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Now, public comment section. Linda Johnson? State your name and your address, please.
My name is Linda Johnson, live at 2601 O'Neill Boulevard. I'm here to discuss the property at 700 and 710 O'Neill Boulevard. It's owned by a contractor, and they're using it, I think, for storage. But the property is a very bad eyesore. The construction materials are piled outside, there's garbage bags, and it's just getting worse and worse. And the property beside that is owned by someone else. And on that property, there are several construction equipment that's been there for a long time and rusted. And there are trailers there. And O'Neill Boulevard is a main drag coming into White Oak. I know it's not like Lincoln Way, but a lot of people use it. And I just think it's a terrible eyesore that needs to be addressed.
I agree with you.
What is the
I-
address again, ma'am?
Pardon me?
What is the address again?
It's, when I looked it up on the website, it's 700, 710
Julie.
O'Neill.
It's the old greengrocer.
Oh,
The
okay.
green
I was trying to
grocer.
find it.
And then the next lot beside that, which isn't there,
Right.
has all that equipment. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And we try to keep up the community, and
I
It's
believe
bad.
our ordinance officer is.
Pardon me?
I believe our ordinance officer has already looked into that and he's working on getting a solution to it.
Yeah.
Well, I just wonder how long that has to take. I mean, according to your things here, when I looked up your ordinances and that, it says people can't leave junk motor vehicles for 14 days. I mean, it's been there months and months and it's rusting away to nothing.
You're absolutely right.
And I think that I shouldn't have to waste my time to come here and say it.
You're
I think that
absolutely right.
zoning ordinance should have picked that up months ago, years ago maybe. But I just want to state that it is really getting worse, day by day down
I
there.
agree with you. Do you have anything to say, Mr.?
Yeah.
There's a short period of time left in the compliance window from the notice of violation. The next step would be to file a non-traffic citation with the magistrate.
Is that for the equipment too?
That was probably for the building, I don't know about the equipment.
No, the equipment is
I think
owned by
everything.
someone else.
Who owns that equipment, do you know?
I'll have to check the equipment.
Well, when I looked up on the-
I mistakenly thought they were on the same part.
They've been there for a long time.
They're not. When I looked it up, I kind of think, I'm not sure, because the website doesn't show any picture of the property, but I think Endike's own the property.
Okay.
John, would you be able to give Miss Johnson your card? Would you give her a card and coordinate with her maybe so that as you're working through that process, obviously we'll go with, when we go to the magistrate, if this is an issue that needs
Thank you.
my assistance as the solicitor and counsel authorizes it, I'd be happy to go to the magistrate with that too.
All right. The other thing I'd like to mention is the flags on Lincoln Way. I think those flags for the smoke shops are dangerous. If they want to put them up, I think they should be close to the building or their door. They shouldn't be out on that grassy area, which I don't think those people own it or rent it. Don't you? Is that White Oak property, that grass? or PennDOT or somebody like that?
It's actually the owners are responsible for it. It's a right of way, but they're responsible.
Well, I just want to voice my opinion that I think those flags are not safe out there by the street.
Get the
Yeah.
guy up there.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I hope that it's taken care of.
Is there any other public comments? Mayor's report, Item Martin.
Thank you, Mr. President. Police activity, February 2025, 11 suspicious persons / activity / vehicle reports, 22 traffic citations issued, 55 total traffic stops, 10 vehicle accidents, 9 fraud / identity theft, 7 domestic related incidents, 7 welfare checks, 1 aggravated assault arrest, 2 retail theft arrest, 1 driving under the influence. Total reportable incidents, 255. I also would like to tell you that the new hours for our White Oak Library, it's up by Heritage Hill, it started last Monday. The hours are Monday, Tuesday 10 to 2, Wednesday 12 to 4, Thursday they're closed, Fridays 12 to 4, Saturday 11 to 3, Sunday they're closed. Now Saturday they've been closed for a long time, so I'm so happy that they're going to be open now from 11 to 3. And they're asking for anybody who would like to work there as a part-time person from 11 to 3, it's $12 an hour. And the library could be contacted to apply for this job. I have the number here. If anybody's interested, 412-672-0625. It's a really nice place to work, and it's very, very calm, very nice. So if anybody's interested, let us know. That concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Mayor. Standing Committee reports, Finance, Jason Russell.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. Treasurer's report for February 2025. Beginning balance. Unrestricted account, $1,248,493.14. Restricted account, $3,317,552.47. For a total of $4,566,045.61. Actual revenues, unrestricted account, $631,043.07. Restricted account, $310,438.20, for a total of $941,481.27. Actual expenditures, unrestricted account, $795,409.82. Restricted account, $277,614.91, for a total of $1,073,024.73. Fund balance unrestricted account, $1,084,126.39. Restricted account, $3,335,375.76, for a balance of $4,434,502.15. That's in the form of a motion.
A motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion approving the check register for the month of February, which includes electronic fund transfers and general fund checks in the following ranges: 51147 to 51255, totaling $542,153.31.
Motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Motion authorizing the following interfund transfers for the month of February. Liquid fuels to the general fund, $126,887.86. Solid waste to the general fund, $148,710.54. Post-retirement to the general fund, $2,907.24. Total transfers, $278,505.64.
Motion on the floor. Do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
That ends my report, Mr. Davis.
Thank you, Jason. Health, Environment, and Cable, Joe Harvard.
Thank you, President Davis. I have a motion to authorize payment to Kevin Kane for Wildlife Control Services in the amount of $850 for the month of February.
A motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to authorize payment to the Hideaway Kennels for animal control services in the amount of $370 for the month of February.
I have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to approve a one-year contract extension at the same rates as 2024 for this and that maintenance for lawn and vegetation services for the abandoned properties, and authorize the borough manager to execute an extension pending the solicitor's approval.
I have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And then I just have an announcement that the annual cleanup day will take place on Saturday, April 26th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. up at Heritage Hill Park Pavilion. If anybody would like to participate, please arrive by 9:30 a.m. There will be lunch afterwards as well as door prizes, and if you would like to register, you can call Michelle here at the Borough Building to do that, and that concludes that report.
Thank you, Joelle. Parks and Recreation, Julie Overman.
Thank you, President Davis. I have a motion to approve a quote from Aquapole Incorporated dated March 7th, 2025, in the amount of $5,250 for the furnishings and replacement of two hydrostatic relief valves, 3-inch main drain line seal, and new stainless steel anchors for the main drain covers located at the swimming pool.
I have a motion on the floor, to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passed.
I have several announcements. The Spring Craft Show is scheduled for Saturday, March 22nd from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. located at the White Oak Athletic Association. For any additional information, please contact Karen at 412-965-7909. Also, the White Oak Borough Recreation Board Easter egg hunt will be Saturday, April 19th at Heritage Hill Park. Festivities will start at 10 a.m. They're broken up into age groups. Ages 2 and under will begin at 10 a.m. near the playground. Ages 3 to 5 will begin at 10:20, same place. Ages 6 to 7 will begin at 10:40 at the lower field. And the older kids, ages 8 to 10, will begin at 11 a.m., basically in the upper portion. That's all I have, and George will have the seniors come up too.
Okay, thank you, Julie. Last Wednesday, we had our meeting and we were entertained by singer Brian Mahan. We had about 45 seniors attend. Yoga is still on Mondays and Wednesdays at 11 a.m. Our next coffee hour is on Thursday, the 27th at 9:30. This Wednesday, we are having a personal defense class for seniors led by former Chief Joe Hoffman. At the end of the month, on Saturday the 29th, we're going to go on a trip to Greensburg and see the Terry Vader show. April schedule, yoga is still the same. Cardio drumming is on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Our monthly meeting is Wednesday, the 16th of April at 1 p.m. And our speaker would be John Cristoforo, and he's going to speak about physical therapy for seniors. Coffee hours in April are on the 10th and the 24th at 9:30. And I would also like to thank Joelle again for making our flyers.
You're welcome. It's a pleasure.
And that's all I have for the seniors.
Sounds great. Lori? Athletics?
White Oak Athletic Association currently has 3 new board members, which is exciting. They've been working on wrapping up the basketball season. The championship games were held on Saturday, March 8th, which there were donations that were taken for the Gergley family. Also, there are 134 kids that are signed up so far for baseball and for fast pitch. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Julie, George, and Lori. Planning and zoning, Amanda's on the phone, but Joelle's going to do her report for her.
Thank Thank you, President Davis, again. I'll just do a brief summary of the department report for February of 2025. Mr. Snelson conducted 24 occupancy inspections, 9 occupancy re-inspections, 3 rental inspections, 6 complaint inspections, and 4 violation inspections. He attended a Zoom meeting for discussion of a grant application for comprehensive plan and zoning update. And he issued the following permits, certificates, or notices: 20 certificates of occupancy, 3 zoning permits, 2 residential building permits received back from CEA and were processed, and 2 violation notices were issued. The complete report is available here at the Borough Building during regular business hours, if anybody would like to look at it. And I have a couple of motions as well. I motion to condemn and declare the following structure as dangerous, unsafe, unsanitary, and otherwise unfit for human habitation or occupancy, and to slate the property for demolition. 8 Allen Way, lot and block number 549-R-84.
A motion on the floor to demo 8 Allen Way. And a second.
You need a second.
Do I need a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to condemn and declare the following structure as dangerous, unsafe, unsanitary, and otherwise unfit for human habitation or occupancy, and to slate the property for demolition at 2172 Lewis Street, lot and block number 552-P-175.
A motion on the floor to have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to condemn and declare the following structure as dangerous, unsafe, unsanitary, and otherwise unfit for human habitation or occupancy, and to slate the property for demolition. 610 Osborne Street, lot and block number 460-G-391.
A motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I motion to condemn and declare the following structure as dangerous, unsafe, unsanitary, and otherwise unfit for human habitation or occupancy, and to slate the property for demolition. 612 Osborne Street, lot and block number 460-G-393.
A motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
Yeah. Do you guys want to come up for a minute, give your information? Just so that we can, if you have any
We can
questions.
keep you updated
Yeah.
on.
That'd be fantastic,
what's going
yeah.
on.
Because I really think we can save it.
Yeah.
What do you need from me?
Just your, a good name and contact information.
All right.
You don't have to do it. You can just give
Yeah,
it to
you
her.
can just give it to her.
You don't
Yeah,
have to
if
say
you don't
it
want
over
it.
my-
Oh, okay, great.
And then that ends that report. Chuck.
Thank you, Joelle. Public Safety Board Charter.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I'd like to make a motion to accept the retirement of Chief Mark Sargent effective as of March 28th, 2025, and approve the payment of his accrued time benefits as per his employment contract.
I have a motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
I also have a motion to authorize the advertisement of a job posting for the chief of police position.
I have a motion on the floor, do I have a second?
Second.
Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
And I just have a couple updates. We received a petition from a resident, and from what they said, they are looking to put up signage. Signage in the areas of Foster Road and at the top of State Street. There currently is signage that was put up in 2024 that is faded. It is regarding deer crossing. So we are going to we're looking into that. Also, the negotiating committee met on March 8th to go over the police contract, and we'll be meeting again on March 26th. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, Lori. Public Works, George Gambakis.
Okay, thank you, Chuck. Last month, we had approximately 600 man-hours, and most of the hours were with mower maintenance. That's getting ready for the summer, of course, and we had about 100 hours there. 108 hours were spent here in the shop, and we had 209 hours of snow removal. Hopefully that will be the end of the snow removal. The entire report is available here at the offices Monday through Friday between the hours of 8 and 4. And that concludes my report.
Thank you, George. Need a motion to accept the tax collector's reports and pay the commissions and fees due for February 2025.
So moved.
Have a second? Question, motion to second. Question on motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Engineers report.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. We intend to assist the borough with submitting grant applications this spring with the PA DCED for a storm sewer cleaning and televising project and a park project that are due at the end of April and May this year. And that concludes my report.
Need a motion to accept the engineers report and pay the fees due to Penn E&R Inc. for invoice 26363 dated March 12, 2025, totaling $10,517.50.
So moved.
Second.
Get a motion to second. Question on motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Need a motion to authorize the engineers to file a PA small water and sewage grant application on behalf of the borough for stormwater system cleaning and televising project.
So moved.
Second.
Get a motion to second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Need a motion to authorize the engineer to file a Greenways Trails and Recreation Program, GTRP, grant application on behalf of the borough for Heritage Hill Park Court Rehabilitation Project.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion to second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Solicitor report, Ashley.
Thank you, President Davis. I don't have a public report this evening, but I would ask that council convene after tonight's meeting for an executive session for the purpose of discussing personnel issues and also collective bargaining matters as well.
Need a motion to accept the solicitor's report and pay the fees due to Tucker Aaronsburg Attorneys for invoice number 688946 dated March 14, 2025, totaling $4,818.50.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion to second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
There's a motion for consideration on tonight's agenda. Motion to authorize the solicitor to explore amending the Heritage Hill Park ordinance as it pertains to permitting the use of alcohol on park property for special events via permit.
Need a motion to authorize this.
Does anybody want to make that motion?
I'll make a
Yes, I
motion
need
to
to-
authorize.
Okay, one.
Make motion to authorize. Do I read it?
No.
Okay.
Second.
Got a motion on the floor
Second.
and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed.
We have one resolution to approve tonight. It's Resolution 2025-05. It's a resolution to make a refund of certain real property taxes to certain property owners as hereinafter listed by reason of official change order gentrification issued by Allegheny County Board of Assessments, Appeals, and Review, as well as abatements or overpayments.
Need a motion to approve resolution 2025-05.
So moved.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Question on the motion? All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passed. Do we have any new business?
Yeah, I forgot to mention one thing. The Agape Center in, up behind Penn State is having a fruit tree planting event on April 12th, from 9:30 to 1 p.m. If anybody is interested in attending, it's there at 1201 Prescott Street. I wanted to make sure I mentioned that.
Thank you. Do we have any old business?
Actually, yes, I'd like to make a correction in my report. The negotiating committee met on March 13th last, not the 8th. I apologize for that.
I'd like to announce April 14th, 2025, 6:45 council workshop meeting. April 21st, 2025, 6:45 council workshop meeting. 7:30 the same night, the council meeting. Need a motion to adjourn?
So moved. Second.
All right.